Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel. Shout out to the Soul Squad as always. I love you guys. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's soulbrothers_IG. If you guys want to DM me or something, ask a question, you guys can. I like to say hi to you guys. So shout out to Street Boy. So if you guys want to follow him for leaks and stuff like that on shoes, then you guys can. But yeah, Street Boy did leak this and he's saying thoughts on Kyrie Flytrap 3. So he's not saying, is it the Kyrie Flytrap 3? I don't know. He's saying, this is the Kyrie Flytrap 3. What do you think about it? And I believe him. It looks like a Kyrie, guys. So obviously, the Flytrap 1, when this came out, we were like, ooh, it's 80 bucks, very cheap. And I remember it wasn't even available on the Nike website. It was available on like Famous Footwear and stuff like that. It wasn't available on Nike.com for the longest time. We got these. I remember me and Donnie Boy, and we were like, we weren't expecting too much. But then we tried it. It was incredible. And I still really like playing the shoe to this day. And of course, the 2 came out. I was like, ooh, this is a great looking shoe. It looks very similar to like a Kobe design. It uses pretty good quality, actually really good quality materials for the price. And I played in them, incredible. But of course, one thing that does lack in both of these shoes is the cushion. I mean, the one was actually pretty nice, still soft, but it did bottom out and it got stiff after like a couple wears. The Flytrap 2 was just horrible. Very stiff, and impact protection was not good. Or just like, in either of these shoes, it wasn't very good. So like, if you played in a lot, for like a couple hours, feet would start to hurt, or mine did. So, I mean, that's one thing I feel like Kyrie can do better in his, Flytrap models, is make the cushion a little bit nicer. But it's 80 bucks, you really can't complain, and they're giving you actually really good performance and pretty good materials for the price. So I'd like to start off by saying they recycled the Kyrie Flytrap 2 outsole and midsole, it looks like. Oh my god, yeah, they did. I'm not sure if the entire outsole on the bottom is gonna be exactly the same. I don't have pictures of the outsole, but like seeing it from the side, it says Nike Zoom. You can see the herringbone right here, and then the cushion looks exactly the same. So they're using like this, like the Hex Zoom unit in, I guess, like right here. It's a really small unit, very thin, and it's just in the forefoot, right where the ball of your foot is. It really can't feel it. It doesn't feel nice, and the cushion is very stiff. So I mean, if it's anything like the Kyrie Flytrap 2, the traction is gonna be incredible, but the cushion is not. That does kind of bum me out a little bit. But as far as the materials go, the materials look like it actually kind of looks like a ballistic nylon. Pretty similar to the J Crossover 3, but just like a tighter weave. And I'm not mad at that. As long as it's soft and supportive and thin, it doesn't really affect me too much, So the materials look pretty good for me. And in the back area though, in the ankle, I don't know, man. The Kyrie's just taking it to the old school. Like on the Kyrie 6 and I guess on the Flytrap 3 now, they're using a leather material. I mean, I'm not mad at it. It's not a huge deal as to what materials in the ankle area or in the midfoot, because you never really feel it. And then they're using a midfoot strap, and there's a triangle on it for the Illuminati or whatever. I don't know. There's no eyes on it though, which is interesting. Or maybe there is an eye on the ankle, in the ankle area if you're in the back. But anyways, there is a midfoot strap, very similar to the Kyrie 6. It looks like. I guess they're trying to keep some of the design from the Kyrie 6 and putting it into the Kyrie Flytrap 3. I don't really mind it, and it is a low. The Flytrap 1 was like a low mid with a burrito tongue, and they switched it to a low. But as far as the aesthetics go, what do you guys think? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. I really like the 1 and the 2 a lot better. I like to see other colorways. There's a black one and a gray one so far that's leaked. Yeah, it doesn't look like a Kyrie. It doesn't look like a Kobe. And it just looks like a budget model, like the Zoom Live, like the Zoom Live 2 or whatever. I mean, those were okay looking shoes, but it just looks like a pretty budget shoe. That's not a bad thing because it is a budget shoe. It is 80. It's probably gonna be 80 bucks. But yeah, I don't really have a release date. But if these look like official pictures, and this looks like a picture that Nike would use on their site, or maybe Famous Footwear would use on their site. So this will probably be coming out soon, and I feel like it's gonna be very similar to the Kyrie Flytrap 2. So seeing as the outsole and the midsole is exactly the same. So what do you guys think? And what do you guys think of companies like using the same exact design on the new shoe, like the traction and just recycling it. Not a huge fan of that, even though it was nice. I just like to see something new. So that's just me personally. But I also do understand if you like keeping it the same, even if it was nice, you know. So yeah, that's the Kyrie Flytrap 3. Tell us what you guys think of the aesthetics as well down in the comment section below. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next one.